There goes my only possession. There goes my everything. There goes my everything. Jack Greene originally, and then Elvis had this out as well. A few people, I think Patty Loveless had this out too, but this is actually the key that Elvis did it in. But you can play it in the key that Jack did it in. He does it a little higher. Jack does it in A sharp, and Elvis did it in G sharp. Okay, so if you wanted to do, I'm gonna teach it. I'm gonna teach Elvis's version. Okay, well, I'll say his version, just in the key that he's doing it in. But if you want to play it in the key that Jack does, then all you gotta do is capo up 3, okay, and play it. Just capo up 3 and play it in the same position that I'm going to teach you today. It's just a little higher, and like I say, I did a cover on it, and so like I said, I did the cover in what I'm going to show you today, capoed up 1 in G. And it's just a little easier on my voice, even though it's just not much different, but it's enough that it's a little higher to sing in places of it. So I'm going to do the Elvis's version, his key today. Capo up 1, we're going to do it in G. I'll show you the chords here. I'm going to do this G here just because it's easy to transition between the G and the C, but also the G, there's a G7 in there. You put your finger on that first fret, first string, and so that's an easy transition. And we got a C in there. Okay, we got a D, and then a D7. Okay. So pretty simple song, but got a couple 7ths in there to kind of bring out some cool sounds. I like the 7th chords. Anyway, it starts out with just what I just did right there. That little just the ending part of the ending of the chorus, the last 2 lines of the chorus. So I won't do that again, but that's how the song starts. Just there in G. There goes my only. There goes my only. Goes to G7 possession. C. And back to G. There goes to D. My everything. Okay. And then it goes to the D7th. There, kind of goes backwards 1 each time. It's going into the verses of the chorus. It goes kind of back to that D7th. Okay. So here's the first verse. And both verses are exactly the same, so I'm not going to go through both verses. I'll just sing one and go with you. All right, so here's the first verse. I hear footsteps, G, slow, C, walking. Now what I'm doing on the strumming pattern, I'm just on the G anyway, I'm plucking the 6th, down, up, and then the 4th. As they gently walk across the lonely floor. Here's our D7th again, goes to that, okay, and a voice G. It's soft C, say, back to the G. Darling, this will be goodbye, D, forevermore, G. D7, okay. Now, you might see me lift my 3rd and 4th, or 3rd and 4th. 2nd, 3rd. I can't count today. My middle fingers, both my middle fingers, I lift them up on that G sometimes. Do a little hammer on there, just something I do once in a while. It's not something you have to do, but if you see me doing that, that's why I'm just lifting them up, putting them back down, keeping my pinky planted there. But all right, so if you see, it's going to that D7th each time after just about every line. It's going to the D7th, or every other line, I should say. It's going to the D7th, and that stays true with the verses and the chorus. Okay, so we're in the D7th. Then we're coming out. We're in the verse, the end of the verse. We're in the D7th, going into the chorus for the first time. Okay. There goes my reason. It'd help if I was singing it correctly there. All right, I'm sorry. There goes my reason for living. I'm still not getting it, am I? What in the world? What's happening here? some people would just stop and say, "I'm gonna start all over. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna make it. This is take 3, but you're gonna get to see all the takes here. All right, here we go. All right, so be goodbye forevermore. There goes my reason for living. G7. I knew I'd get it. There we go. G7. Now let's see. There goes the 1D of my dreams. Now the D7th again. There goes G, my only G7th possession. Let's see there. Back to G. There goes my everything. D7th again as my memory. Back into the verse again. So see where it's going at D7th after, like I say, every other line goes back to that, and then it's going at G7th there a couple times in the chorus as well, and no G7th in the verses. Okay, no G7th there, just the D7th. Going back at the end of kind of after, not really even during singing, it's just going back to that after those 2 lines there. So, and then anyway, so after the first chorus, then it goes back into, or goes not back into, but goes into the second verse, and then chorus again. And I'm not sure how Elvis ends it. I know Jack just when he sings that last line of the chorus, he doesn't even repeat the last line. Just there goes my everything, and just ends it right there on the G. So. Or he's, like I say, he's an A sharp. But anyway, so pretty simple song. Just got a couple 7ths in there, but really brings out some cool stuff with those 7ths. And like I said, if you want to do Jack's version, just capo up 3, play in that same position that I just showed you today, and you'll be in the same key. You can play along with Jack and sing along. But like I said, it's just a little bit higher on the voice there, but on the vocals. But anyway, not a big problem if you got a higher voice. So anyway, either way you want to do it. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this song. I've been wanting to do this song for a long time. It's a great old song. And I appreciate y'all tuning in. If you could give us a thumbs up on this one, subscribe to us if you would. That's hard to get in. And check out our links down below in the description. Check out our other videos, and be sure and share us on social media. And we'll see y'all in the next one. Thanks.